All right, so here she is, the #1 strawweight contender, back in a championship setting for the first time in a long time. And when we asked her in the fighter meeting about that first title fight, she didn't even want to talk about it. She believes this version of herself would absolutely steamroll that previous version.
Yeah, and if that's the case, she was already really good fighter. So for her to make that statement tells me that she has seen some real improvement in her preparation and in her second run towards getting to a UFC championship opportunity. She feels ready and says that tonight she finally reaches the mountaintop.
Now, we have seen some fighters get a third shot to win a UFC title, but it is rare. We'll see what she can do with this golden second opportunity here tonight. All right, so here we go with the women's strawweight champion of the world. She is undisputedly the greatest fighter in this weight class. This belt has changed hands a lot, not since she got it.
I think it has changed hands so much because everyone's so good. She has brought stability to the weight class. She isn't in this to be up and down. She wants to win and only win. She has dominated the weight class since she got this title, and she intends or plans for it to stay that way.
We asked her about big changes coming into this latest title defense. She said she has added some muscle mass, and that led to a pretty difficult weight cut on Friday, so perhaps that'll rear its ugly head, but all eyes on the champion as she defends her belt tonight. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Our tail of the tape now for this strawweight championship fight. All right, now with the official introductions, we go inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Carla Cookie Monster Esparza. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Virna Jandiroba.
The esteemed Mark Goddard, our referee for this one.
Let's go.
All right, early round action is upon us, and this should be interesting. Carla Esparza has fought and beaten most of the best strawweights in the world, and although she has really improved her striking under Colin Oyama, she wasn't mincing words in our fighter meeting. She's trying to take this fight to the ground early and often, and she believes if she gets the fight there, a fight-ending submission could materialize shortly thereafter. She does not believe fit. Oh, a nice scramble by her there, but you gotta think her takedown defense is gonna continue to get tested in this matchup.
Yeah, she knows that she's not going to take you down every single time, but she's willing to work hard enough to get you, even if it takes 5 different attempts.
Back to the single. Well, she said I'm gonna take her down early, and there it is. So the only
sub, there's a sub chance right here. She's got to be very careful not to leave anything lingering.
They need to give you a button to shut my mic down when something like that happens.
Great job by Esparza. Staying in the fight.
All right, she's in the full guard here, DC.
She's going to be looking to pass, try to get to the next position.
Jandiroba's getting to a good rhythm now. Working the jiu-jitsu, working the grappling early round 1. Looks like she might go on a submission hunt right now, and champ, the bodies are dry.
Look at that. She's got the side control. She's really good here.
Esparza's back in half guard. Well, she's on her back, but she's still throwing and landing.
She's stepping over the mount here. She's working out a half guard now.
Esparza's in full guard now. Oh, how good is her submission defense there? Esparza going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective. Ground and pound, she does as well as anyone, and she has dominated this round with that very skill.
And not often do we see a woman that has this type of control, but also the ability to hurt her opponent. She's doing it at an A+ level.
Looks like she's employing the butterfly guard now, DC. Talk us through it.
Well, she's got to use it to elevate her opponent's hips, and she's got to get her back to the octagon side and start using the fence as a barrier to get back to her feet. Look in the posture. Great job staying out of harm's way. Nice pass.
Trying to pass the guard here, but prevented from doing so. 5 minutes down, potentially 20 to go.
All right, take a seat. Relaxa, respira. Look, you're being overly aggressive right now, okay? You're being way too hyper on this fight. I need you to calm down.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays. DC, a lot of high-level striking and punching over those previous 5 minutes.
Man, she did a lot of good in that round. A lot of good. But it was the punches that really did allow her to take control of the round. What a great round. Can she build on that as we move forward?
You okay? Good? Let's
Round 2 underway. Well, she'll ground you and she will pound you. These strikes are really starting to add up.
Gotta be careful here.
Esparza getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes.
She's so busy because it's working. She's doing a great job of landing those ground strikes.
All right, so it looks as though she's trying to leverage a hip with that butterfly guard. If you're the dominant fighter, champ, what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to circle her off the octagon side. I'm trying to put my body between the fence and my opponent to limit them from using the cage as a way to get back to their feet.
It's gonna work.
Oh, she's good off her back, man. Nice job preventing the pass. Under 3 minutes now to go in round 2.
Up, get up. Go.
Swing and a miss.
Oh, right
by
on the money.
Jandiroba.
Oh, nice body shot. That was a big right hand, yeah. Look at that. Quick.
Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You got to make sure you're on an elbow control, an underhook, and getting back to your feet.
All right, full guard now, DC. She's on the bottom. What is she trying to do?
Well, she's got to throw up submissions to try to put her opponent on awareness. And these submissions will be used to reverse the position. Even if it gets defend it, it will create space for her to try to get back to her feet, or maybe to steal a sweep and trick her opponent.
All right, looks like she's trying to position herself for a submission here. Easier said than done against this opposition.
Yeah, I mean, she's constantly making reads on the bottom. She tries to figure out what you're trying to do. And then, boom, makes the adjustment, stops your move. It's unbelievable.
Round 3 next.
Aí, senta aí, respira, relax, breathe. Foi perfeito esse round, foi muito bom, okay? You're doing really awesome on the ground. What I need you to do.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Lot to like in there, DC, particularly when it comes to her offensive wrestling.
She's evolving, right? She's gotten better. She did not have this skill set before. Now you watch her and she looks like an Olympian. She looks like a girl that can wrestle at the highest levels. She scored so many takedowns in that round. Her wrestling coach must be very proud.
You good? Good. Let's go.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, well, we said at the beginning of round 1 that it stood to reason it would be a difficult matchup for her because as good as her wrestling is, when she hits the floor, she is engaging in the grappler's world.
She is absolutely in her world. And you can see that in the sweeps, in the submission attempts, in the ability to get back to her feet. This jiu-jitsu fighter has fought a beautiful fight to this point.
Oh, that's a clean counter shot upstairs. Beautifully played by Esparza. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
She gets in very close and gets to the single collar top.
Oh, and that shot is slipped by Carla Esparza. Oh, that's clean technique by her there. She gets the takedown after her opponent whiffed on the feet.
She's a tremendous wrestler, man, and you can see it in those level changes. She knows exactly when to level changes. She knows exactly how to finish those takedowns. And now she's in mount.
Man, these ground strikes by her are really starting to take their toll.
The ground and pound is really starting to pay dividends for this young lady. Nice transition.
All right, into full guard here, DC. Where does she go from here? Man, this is not a fighter who you want around your neck. She goes for the guillotine here. Good movement on the ground here defensively by Jandiroba.
Now she's got her back, yep.
Finally starting to find her rhythm, and you got to feel good for her because she has been frustrated in fight.
Yeah, John, and you knew she was better than that, but it was all a matter of finding her rhythm, getting to her flow state, and putting herself in a position to get a victory. Now, you are watching who we thought we would see the moment she stepped into the octagon.
Outstanding work with the ground and pound here by Carla Esparza.
Beautiful job securing the half guard.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Virna Jandiroba.
Let's go to work, come on.
Championship rounds beckon.
All right, breathe, respira, respira. Você tem que ir com calma, tá? You gotta slow it down, you gotta be calm, okay? You're being overly aggressive.
All right, let us now check out some of the action from that round, DC, and what a display of striking for her.
Yeah, she did a fantastic job of finding her spots, putting herself in position where she was the one landing and really dictating the pace of the fight. She did a great job of mixing up everything to get in control.
Good. Good. Let's go.
Championship round.
Oh, that one landed, yep. She gets space and gets some separation.
Jandiroba going for the takedown here, nothing doing there. You got to appreciate her takedown game tonight.
Look for her to advance now, John, and try to really get to a dominant position.
Jandiroba's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. Nice job by her there. The bottom fighter continuing to slip these ground and pound offerings. Jandiroba's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it.
Massive shot from the top.
And there it is again. Her opponent has not had anything resembling an answer for these ground strikes. Well, she's trying to pass here, but prevented from doing so.
Keep it working. Come on, let's go.
Trying to pass the guard here, but prevented from doing so. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now.
Big shot to the head. It may not look like she's hurt to the blind eye, but she's getting stunned. You keep taking that, it'll be a short night.
Jandiroba gets in the clinch yet again. She's money from here. Now we'll see if she can get her offense going further. Oh, she landed a combination of knees there. It forces her opponent to retreat. Devastating knees on the feet.
Devastating knees. Hurt her opponent multiple times with those knees, and to throw them back to back, it's truly crazy.
Well, a lot of offense coming her way, but she's blocking a lot of these strikes with that high guard.
Yeah, John, she's got a very conventional guard, but she's smart, right? She's a very smart fighter, and she does not leave her opponents many openings.
10 seconds remaining in round 4. 20 minutes down, 5 to go. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
Ready? You good? Let's
We
go to
have
work.
arrived at this 5th and final round. Rip the body there. Oh, now we're seeing a lot of work to the body. A couple of those.
Oh, my goodness.
Lands a hip toss. Nice takedown defense there and promptly scrambles back to her feet. Well done. All right, full guard here if you're the bottom fighter. Trying to prevent the half guard, I would assume.
Yes, absolutely. Trying to keep her in full guard, throw up some submissions to get back to your feet.
Man, she is just so good on the ground. There's not any room to breathe.
Well, it's so overwhelming to try to stay locked in every second to try and defend her. She's always on to the next move, and right now, she's in a really, really good position.
Lands with the ground and pound. And there she goes again, landed another strike on the ground.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Esparza's back in half guard, very comfortable here. Rolling out for her now. All right, right into side control now. We'll see if she can dole out some damage. A lot of fighters would prefer the half guard. She does pretty good work here, though.
She does great work in the half guard. She's very brutal. She's very heavy with her top half. So she doesn't worry about the opponent escaping. And this side control is very good for her because she wants to wear on you. She wants you to try to carry all of her weight with your upper body.
DC, touch your top lip to your bottom lip for a second. We got a submission going on.
It's in there deep. There you go. That heel hook looks very tight. She's got to do a great job of keeping the hips.
Oh, and she escapes the submission. Beautiful job by Esparza.
And now she has her back.
Esparza's able to flatten her out. I'm not sure she's going to be able to survive this position. All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success in this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes.
And there is the final horn. What a 25-minute affair tonight. We're going to the scorecards. All right, so a tremendous championship fight. It goes the full 25 minutes. Challenger certainly had her moments, but I think the undisputed champion did enough to retain that distinction.
This is what makes her so great. The fact that when she is faced with adversity, she finds a way to get better, to improve, and to continue to get her hand raised. I think she did just that tonight, and she will retain her title.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Virna Jandiroba!
All right, so congratulations to the still UFC strawweight champion of the world, and I am glad my daughters don't fight at 115 pounds.
I mean, she is a